Next slide, Donna. So this is our agenda for today. We're going to do welcome and introductions, university overview and student demographics, an overview of our menu of services, recruitment timelines, our action form, our menu of services breakdown, and some services that we have coming soon. And also we're going to have a Q&A at the end. So we might be going to about 12 to 12:15. And of course, if you need to talk to us longer, we'll be happy to stay on the call with you. Next slide. So we're going to do introductions, but first I wanted to start with the industry relations team. And of course, I wanted to mention our executive director, Daniel Newell. And then there's myself, the associate director of industry relations. And for now, I'm going to be covering the industry focus that I'm going to oversee, which is arts, entertainment, media, energy, construction, utilities and transportation, manufacturing, natural, life and environmental sciences, sustainability, and technology. Next on the industry relations team, we have Andre Falter, who is the career outreach and employer recruiting program specialist. His industry focus is military, tourism, and hospitality, and professional services for non-business majors. Next, we have Danny Schwartz, who's our internship coordinator. Her industry focus is education, healthcare, public administration, and safety services, social and human services.
Okay.
Next, we have Greg Tenenberg, who works out of the College of Business, but works in conjunction with the Career Services Center and the Industry Relations team. His focus is professional services. And lastly, Lana, I'll let her introduce herself.
Yeah, thank you everyone for being here. I'm so sorry about the Zoom link mishap. That is totally on me. But I'm Lana. I am the Marketing Communications and Event Specialist at Career Services.
Thank you, Lana. Now we're going to have you introduce yourself. So I'm just going to go as you pop up on the screen. And if you could just give us your name, your title, the employer or organization you represent, and what kinds of positions are you looking to fill? So first on the list, we have Angel Cambros. Am I saying that right?
Yes, it's Angel Chambose. I'm a West Coast management recruiter for 7-Eleven, and we're looking for new grads to come into area leader positions or store leader positions. We're also looking into building an internship next year.
Wonderful. Awesome. Okay. Next we have Carrie Khan.
Hi, good morning. I am the talent acquisition supervisor at Hunter Industries. We are up in San Marcos. Was kind of just trying to get some baseline information for hiring events that you have in the future. We're typically, from you guys, would probably be focusing on engineering folks, but just, our corporate headquarters are here in San Marcos. So we always have, typical variety of office type positions open. And we do have a very enriching summer internship program. So always looking for local students to learn about that.
Okay. Next is going to be, is it Marisol?
Yeah, hi. My name is Marisol. I'm from the UCLA Hal David Geffen School of Medicine, and the positions that we have available are postdoctoral fellowships in psychology. So I feel like ours is a lot more limited, but I'm happy to be here and learn more about your recruitment opportunities.
Thank you for being here, Marisol. And then we have a Lenovo computer, if that individual wants to introduce himself.
Is that me?
Oh, no, Joseph?
Yes.
If you want to go ahead, please. Thank you.
Okay, sure. I'm Joseph Lerner. I run a local company that provides coaching and training services within the corporate space, and started with home service-based companies, and I basically help people go from technical skills to leadership skills, and wanted to just understand better what kinds of positions you guys do help fill with the student body.
Wonderful. Thank you for being here, Joseph. Next on my list is Heather. Oh, okay. Okay, we're gonna go to Caitlin Harris.
Hi, my name is Caitlin. Currently, I'm a campus ambassador for college recruitment, and I work for Assured Partners, which is an insurance brokerage company. And we're looking to fill internship positions as well as full-time positions that are going to open later in the spring. But looking more so to hear about tabling events, kind of is my focus, and just overall recruitment.
Fantastic. Yes, we're gonna definitely cover that. And you can always, we're gonna have an action form, and we'll tell you how you all can tap into that and identify what specific recruiting services that we're going to circle back to you on. Okay. Next is Kayla Farley.
Yes, that is Kale Farley.
Oh,
Yes, and I
excuse
work
me.
for, that's okay. I work for Living Independently is for Everyone. We're a vendor of the San Diego Regional Center. We're looking for direct support staff, as well as we'll, in the future here very soon, we'll be looking for direct, a coordinated family service coordinator that would need to have background in the human services field.
Wonderful. Thank you. And then Lynn Wilson.
Yes, hi, I'm Dr. Lynn Wilson, and I'm the director of ABA and Verbal Behavior Group. And so we provide applied behavior analysis to children with a diagnosis of autism, early intervention, and we're looking for full-time employees that are going to work directly with the children in these home-based positions and with a psychology or special ed or related background. I'm so excited to be.
Thank you for being here, Lynn. We do appreciate it. I saw a couple of people pop in. Does anybody still need to introduce themselves?
Hello, my name is Beth Plush. I'm the director at Children's Legal Services, and we are looking to learn more about social work type interns or employees. We provide legal representation to children in foster care. And so we do rely on a number of our staff to be doing in-home visits with kids.
Wonderful. Thank you. Next slide, Lana.
Hi, my name is Pooja.
Oh, hi.
Yeah, hi. I represent Aegis Learning Solutions. I'm the talent acquisition specialist, and we are an ABA company which operate in California and Utah. And we have both clinic-based services and home-based services. And we are looking to fill positions like behavior technicians and BCBAs. So we are actually looking for people from the psychology background mostly, and we do have internship options as well.
Fantastic. Okay.
Thank you.
Yeah, thanks for being here. Okay, anybody else before we move on? No, we got everybody. Fantastic. Okay. SDSU in a snapshot, Lana.
Oh, yes. So to give you more of an understanding about our university, our culture, and some of our students, we've gathered some highlights for you. So as you can see from the slide, SDSU is home to a large, diverse, and brilliant student body of over 35,000 students. We offer bachelor's degrees in 97 fields, graduate degrees, as well as certificate programs in plenty of areas. So you really are bound to find the talent that you're looking for on this campus. We're also proud to say that we're recognized as a first-generation forward advisory institution, as well as an Asian American, Native American, Pacific Islander, and Hispanic serving institution. These designations show our commitment to not only admitting students of diverse backgrounds, but also our commitment to supporting these students throughout their journey in college. In addition, we have 9 cultural and identity-based centers, over 300 recognized student organizations, and 44 fraternities and sororities. Many of these organizations are professional or academic based. So if you're looking to get connected with those communities and those students, definitely let us know, and we can get you connected and we can help you build those relationships with them. Lastly, we have 4 campuses. We have our flagship here in San Diego, our Imperial Valley campus, a campus out in the country of Georgia, as well as Global Campus, which offers online and hybrid programs for various degrees and certificates. And coming soon is actually our Mission Valley campus. So more students, more talent to pull from in the future. And on this slide, you'll see some of our rankings, as well as an ethnic breakdown, as well as the distribution of our students according to their college. And just recently, we were ranked number 16 on Forbes list of top public colleges in the nation. So we're very proud of that. We're also recognized for our international business program, our entrepreneurship program, and of course, like the level of diversity among our students. So in regard to the breakdown of students by their college, our most populated colleges are the College of Business, as well as the College of Sciences and the College of Professional Studies and Fine Arts. But also worth noting is our College of Health and Human Services. We're very well known for our nursing students and our public health students, as well as our psychology and kinesiology students. Very great. Engineering as well. We actually have Google coming next week to recruit some of our software engineering and computer science students. So yeah, definitely a lot of students who are talented. They bring a lot to the table and can really be an asset to your team. And I know that was a lot of information already, but if you want to see more data profiles like this and learn more about our campus, feel free to visit asir.sdsu.edu to find all of our demographics. Now, moving on to our industry menu of services. This is a list of all of the recruitment services and more that are available to you through our office. They are separated into 5 tiers. The lower tiers have services that require less involvement and time, while the upper tiers have you contributing more time and effort and being more involved with our students in our campus. And we'll go into each tier in detail in just a bit, but let me help you read this chart. So on the left, in those black boxes, you'll see the name of each service, as well as if we offer that service in person or virtual or both. And then to the right, in the gray and white boxes, you'll find the letters S, M, or L, and they all fall under a specific month. And these help you see when these services are available throughout the year, and if they're recommended to you based on your recruitment size. So if you see an S, that service is recommended for companies with 1 to 2 openings. If you see an M, that means it's recommended for a company with 3 to 10 openings. And for companies with 10 or more openings, look for those L's in those rows. Right. So for example, career fairs. Career fairs are one of our most popular services. Everyone wants to get in on it because of the volume of students that come through to that event. However, we would only recommend it to those with 3 or more openings because, it's a lot of time to invest. It's a lot of resources to invest as well. Like you need to staff it, you need to pay the registration fee. And if you only have 1 to 2 openings, it might not be the best use of your time and funding. So just wanted to let you know that there are other services that are out there that can help you meet your recruitment needs. And as you can see, career fairs only happen during certain months, and those months are when our students are on campus. All right, any questions so far?
Yes. Just a question.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, do you conduct virtual career fairs or in-person career fairs?
All of our career fairs are in person, and we'll talk about our career fairs a little bit more later in the presentation.
Okay, sure. Thank you, Lana.
Thank you for your question. All right, any other questions? Okay, so if you're wondering how to tap into these services, how to take advantage of them, the answer is to fill out our wonderful action form. I will also drop it in the chat here. So if you go to this URL, it'll lead you to a Google form, which you can fill out. And while we go through this presentation, we encourage you to check off the services that you are interested in or want to learn more about. And after you submit this form, after the presentation, our team will reach out to you based on the information that you provided in the form. So I'll give you 2 minutes to just fill out the first few questions. It's just your name and what company you're from and which students you're interested in recruiting. All right. Awesome. Okay, so we're gonna jump to the next part of the presentation. Andrew?
Thank you, Lana. So as Lana mentioned earlier, we're going to be breaking down the tiers of service. So as Lana mentioned, with the first tier of service is self-service, which is low time commitment from the employer and low to no cost services. Next slide. There we go.
So if you are here, you are already taking advantage of one of our services. We have sessions just like this every month. So if you know anyone on your team, say like someone else who does recruitment, or if you know anyone else from like another company who does recruitment and would want to learn more about recruiting from SDSU, then you can definitely refer them to our Eventbrite page. All of these sessions are posted already. They're open for registration and they switch off between in-person and virtual. So we have options.
Thank you, Lana. Next, we have our Handshake job posting system. So just so you know, Handshake is the top posting platform that all CSUs and UCs in the area. What's really great is that it's a quick approval process and criteria that you'll have to meet. And what's really great is if you have an organization that already has a Handshake account, you can be an associated contact. And of course, if you have questions about Handshake, you can reach out to our staff member, Patricia Nieves. Her email is here. And of course, on your action form, you could check that. We'll make sure that we can get you squared away with getting your Handshake up and running, as well as if you need a new account with Handshake, Andre Falter can also help you with that. And his email is on the slide as well. Next slide. 15-minute consultations. So based on any information that you see from this presentation or any recruitment services that you're interested in, you can always have a quick, informative virtual meeting with one of the industry relations team members that aligns with your industry. And we can go over how different ways that you could utilize the free 15-minute consultation. And also you can always touch base with me after if you want to discuss recruitment strategies.
And our newsletter, if you have a Handshake account already, you're probably already subscribed to this. This is a newsletter that goes out to all of our industry and community partners at the beginning of each month. And what you'll find in it are tips and best practices regarding recruitment, internship design, and more. We also have some upcoming events, both at SDSU and in the greater San Diego region that might be of interest to you. You'll also find campus news that might be relevant to you in your industry and may even reveal opportunities for collaboration with our students, faculty, and departments. And lastly, we try to include data about our student population that you might find useful. It could be data about how many students attended the last career fair, what they were looking for, what kinds of job opportunities that they're pursuing. We also include a feature on like the different organizations that are on campus that you might want to work with. So yes, when you find those in your inbox, definitely give them a read.
So the next tier of service is a la carte. This is an increased time commitment from employers and increased associated costs. So info sessions. Info sessions are a great way to get in front of students to share the opportunities that you have with them. And also you can offer them career advice, how it pertains to your particular industry. With our info sessions, you can host up to 80 students in person, about 45 to 120-minute room reservation. The rooms would be equipped with AV. And of course, we're going to do targeted marketing for you to make sure that we hit the demographic of students that you want at your info session. And these sessions are $550 per session. On-campus tabling, this is where we assign you at a location and we put you in a high traffic area where you can talk with students in between classes or going to lunch. And also you can have them either scan a QR code or have them sign up so you can touch base with them later. For this particular service, we start at $250 per hour. Internship design and employment. So what's really great is that moving forward, we're going to have an employer resource library full of webinars where we can help you with internship design and deployment. Also best practices for attending a job fair. And of course, with your free consultations I spoke about earlier, you could set up a consultation to talk about starting internship design and deployment, or talk about recruitment strategies for your particular need for talent. We have a workability 4 program. This is a great referral program where you can get a diverse pool of candidates, especially if your company has any DEI initiatives. This is a great program to tap into.
And here are 2 services that don't require much time or effort on your end, yet can still really boost the visibility of your organization and any job postings that you might have on Handshake. On the first week of every month, we do send a newsletter to all of our students and alumni with Handshake accounts, which is an audience of 80,000 and counting. And included in that newsletter is a section called Employer Spotlight, seen on the top image over here. And when you purchase the service, you get to tell all of those students and all of those alumni that the great things about your organization and why they should apply. Another way to be featured in this newsletter is to purchase a spot on our list of hot jobs for only $50. And you'll see an example on the bottom left corner. The hot jobs section is where your Handshake postings can get even more exposure and therefore more applicants. And for you, that means a larger and richer pool of candidates to choose from.
And Mixers. So Mixers is a new pilot program that we have coming out on the industry relations side. And what's really great is that we have a date locked in. So this is going to be a business to student mixer. It's going to be on November 3rd from 5 to 7. Our location is going to be in our beautiful Feller College of Business Pavilion boardroom and common area. We are definitely going to invite a lot of our student leadership and other students that we're connected with to our campus community. If you want more information about how to tap into the mixers, you can always reach out to me via email. The next here is full services. So this is an increased amount of time and commitment on the employer and increased cost.
As I mentioned before, career fairs are one of our most popular offerings. 3 of our fall career fairs sold out months in advance, and we have just one more this semester that's still accepting registration, and it's our career fair in Imperial Valley. So if you're interested in that, let us know and we can send you the registration link and get you set up. If you would like to attend one of our spring semester career fairs, registration will be opening soon. So keep an eye out for that because they do sell out very quickly. Yeah, and we'll announce that in our newsletters as well as on our LinkedIn. Okay, and just some more details about career fairs. As I said earlier, they are all in person. The registration fees for each career fair vary. $150, I believe, is the nonprofit rate for our Imperial Valley career fair. But usually the ones that we hold on our campus in San Diego the standard is around $785, and then $550, I believe, is the nonprofit. But we do offer some VIP options that cost a little bit more than the standard fee and come with additional perks, and those range from $1,000 to $1,200. Some more information. They attract a lot of students. I believe the last one attracted, Andrew, correct me if I'm wrong, but was it 1,000 or?
I believe the last one I think it was between 1,400 to 1,600 students.
Oh, okay, so yes. Yeah. The number of students who attend these career fairs increases every semester. So we're planning to expand our capacity to hold these career fairs to help you meet your recruitment needs. But in the meantime, keep a lookout for those spring registration dates.
So another great service that we can provide you is we can have special panel events where you can have panelists from a specific demographic. So if you want to do a panelist of engineers, business associates, or any other major that you want students to know the day in life of, or first generation college students to be aware of, you could do that. Or if you have a special event in mind, if you want to do a bit, business to business mixer, student to business mixer, or any other customized events, you could definitely reach out to us and we'll try to accommodate you. Career treks or field trips. This is a great way where if you have a site on, you have your site available to students, we can invite targeted students that you want to bring to your site. You could do a lunch and learn, or if you just want to show them around your offices and kind of show them the day-to-day of your offices and the inner workings, we can help you set that up. And then student-led projects is a great way to increase the engagement with students on campus. So these are just some examples of certain programs that we have that you employers can tap into. So if you have a big project and you definitely want to tap into students that help with that project, you can connect with me or Greg Tenenberg and we can get you squared away with that. And then it's a really great way for students to showcase that on their resume to show that they have some operational experience in that particular field. Excellent. And then mentoring. So we have mentoring that can go across a multi-level tiered approach, which you can have mentoring for your employees. So you can have a commitment to your company's future, for managers to leverage the existing resources and key individuals, or you can have mentoring for your whole company and also get a large number of candidates for referrals. On-campus interviewings, or OCIs as we call them. This is a great way to interview the candidate after one of our recruitment events. It's free to reserve a room, and it's a great neutral spot for you and a student to meet. The room will have a table, 2 chairs, a door, and of course you'll have access to Wi-Fi. You would register for one of these fairs through Handshake, and if you're interested in that, you can definitely fill out your action form and we'll circle back with you. Space is limited, so definitely if you're interested in that, definitely let us know sooner than later, and we won't have any OCIs during any big events or career fairs. Industry consultants. Industry consultants is a pilot program where you work with me to get you cleared by the university, and when you're cleared by the university, you can take on student appointments we definitely will invite you to our resume review events, which we have 2 throughout the academic year. You're able to meet virtually or in person with the students, and it also can help you establish a presence on campus. And also you can host office hours through one of our offices that we have here, or you can have office hours virtually as well. If you're interested in that, you can always email me. Expanded services. So for our expanded services, we can definitely connect you if your organization needs professional development trainings or certifications through our global campus. Also, we have faculty research projects. So if you want to work with our faculty to connect them with any research projects for your organization, we can help you with that. And then also, besides our sponsorships, we'll talk about a little later, we're also building out a philanthropy and giving for employers. Next slide. And here we are with sponsorships. So sponsorship is where we bundle services for you, the employer, to get the most out of the recruitment services that we offer here at SDSU. So we're going to go from left to right. So we'll start with partner at 1,000, plus, which is 3,000, premium, which is 5,000, and elite, that's at 10,000. If you notice with the increased levels of the sponsorship, you get added benefits for each sponsorship. So you'll see from one level to another, you get that added benefit. And we did a cost analysis as we made these this last summer, and we want to make sure you get the maximum items for your particular sponsorship. We are building out a wall recognition to recognize all of our partners. And if you want, you can also build your own, and you could work with your industry consultant or myself, so we can help you to kind of identify what your needs are for your particular company and help you build out a sponsorship. Next slide. And then here's some stuff that we have coming soon. So we'll start with tier 1, which would be our learning library or webinar that we're going to have online for you to always tap into. And also we can have referrals to our community partners, so you can tap into their talent pool in addition to SDSU. In tier 2, we have our student mixers up and going, but we're still going to have business to business mixers. We're going to have student meetups, which will be off-site, a monthly business to business membership, a Discord community access, a student and business economic reports, and then special invitations to events that aren't regularly to our programming. And then the last tier, tier 3, we're going to build out an advisory board. Also, we're going to have a staff member dedicated to building out a staffing and headhunting recruiting service. And of course, speed interviewing, which is great for retail or entertainment level positions, where every 15 minutes you can meet with a new pre-qualified candidate, so the recruitment process is faster. And then of course we have DEI recruitment support, and of course a wage subsidy. Next slide. So that's our orientation. So we want to hang out on the call if you had any questions about what we said. And then at this point of the presentation, I'm going to end the recording. So then if you can stay on, and we can have a Q&A. Thank you.